you should be able to click on your token.
Oh!
This is what you begin to see.
Whoa! Why is it green?
Mine says game pause.
Oh, there we
Yeah,
go.
the game is paused because you're unable to move.
Sorry,
I have it paused. You should be able to click on the little icon on the left side, and you'll see what your character can see. And then once you click on it, you should be able to see what your character sees. Is everyone able to do that?
Do I save configuration?
I'm sorry, what?
Do I save configuration?
No,
Player
push
confidence?
escape. You're just left clicking.
Close. My little face bubble.
You should be able to see off to the left side your little icon. Do you see it on the map? I forced up a map and it says game paused. Over onto the left side, you should see your little green guy. Click the token on the map. Is everybody else able to do it?
I can, yeah.
Sorry, what was I supposed to do?
Are you able to click your character on the map?
That?
And see what you see. Yes. Are you able to see?
Yeah.
When you click it, do you see 3 blue squares and just you?
Yep. Yes.
All right. Harley, do you see 3 blue rectangles and just your token?
I see everybody and they're green.
All right, everyone cheers. Your characters are made. Now, some things that you may notice, and I'll cheers, and then we'll begin. You hear that voice again in a southern drawl. Y'all, come on, guys, help! And you hear some audible scratching that's really loud now on the doors of your location. And you also notice what gender you all are. 2 of you, Harley and Ty, are women. Samson, you are male. You are wearing nothing.
So we're Conan exiling it here. All right. I look around the room. What do I see?
You see to your left a cloth robe that would fit over you. Everybody's chamber has one.
Okay. I get up off of whatever I'm laying on and put it on.
You are stepping out of a tube that is opened up. There's wet liquid from your chamber everywhere.
Hold on, is the robe soaked as well?
No, the robe was on the outside of the chamber. I was letting you know that you stepped out of the chamber, or the chamber had opened before you awoke.
We got thawed.
So there's a DM question. Do we have common knowledge of things? Like,
act as if you do. What do you mean by common knowledge?
Like, do we know that we can open a door? Like, do we know what a door is?
What is a door? What is a wall? What is a
Very
bathtub?
basic common knowledge. Yes, like doors, hallways. If I'm describing it to you, saying there's a door, that means you know what door is. If I say you have no clue what a door is, then I'll identify that you have no clue what this item is. I'll keep it a mystery when I present it to you. Other than that, if I say it's a door, assume you understand what door is. Is that better help?
Dora.
As for anything else, you have no common knowledge of anything less than your actual stat to roll common knowledge. Why it exists, right?
All right. Yeah, like I said, I put the robe on.
Yeah, I'm not big on standing up naked, so I'm dressed.
It is rather cold, and this robe barely covers anything. It's more like a.
So it's like a bottom robe, but like, or
more like a toga, like a Well, think of like a doctor's gown, like the stuff, the patient's. That's what it is.
Oh, a patient's gown. So it opens in the back. Got you.
Yes, it's open in the back.
Fantastic.
Okay, that's different.
And it's
Is it,
freezing
like, is there
cold.
anything I can tie it with? You know what I mean? Like, is there straps
Yes,
on the sides? Like, I can wrap it around?
You
or-
know what? One of yours is busted. So like there's only one drawstring and the other one's pulled off, so you're unable to without poking a hole in it.
Okay, I wrap it around as tight as I can. Can I wrap it around enough to where I can, like, tie it into a knot into itself? Or, like, am I too fat?
Oh no, you're able to.
Okay, alright, I do that.
I was just saying, you know how on those hospital gowns,
Yeah.
sometimes you get one where the drawstring's gone.
Gone,
on
yeah.
half of it.
We have it all
That's
the time.
yours.
Yep.
That's yours.
Alright.
There is a hole where it's ripped out, so you're able to slide it through the hole and like make a knot.
Cool.
Jerry
And
rig
yes,
it.
you fit.
Alright,
Yeah,
I
you
do
jerry
that.
rigged it.
Yeah, I jerry rig it. Fantastic. I'm calculating.
Um,
I'm calculating, guys. We're gaming. Let's go.
Yeah.
I walk
There's
towards this
an-
door that's in front of me, right? There's a door in here? I
You
hope
hear
there's a
an
door.
audible scratching and banging on a nearby door other than yours.
Other than
I'm
mine.
gonna
Okay.
look for anything not attached that could be wielded as a bludgeon.
There's a book in the corner of yours. You could wield that. Everything else seems kind of too structurally sound to like rip and use. And there's also a metallic tray.
Okay.
It looks
There
like
you go.
somebody
That's
was. There looks like there was a dust spot where a chair might have been at some point, and just the book and the tray is sitting on a shelf attached to the wall.
I'm gonna
The
take the book in
tray-
the tray, and
Okay.
and this robe is convenient. It has a hole in the back for my tail.
Yes, yes, it does.
I'm gonna climb out of my tube and put on the robe and what else? What's in my little chamber area? I guess.
Yeah.
There's a hat.
Is there anything else besides the robe in mine? Or is it like, is that it?
There's a tablet in yours.
When you
it's
say
half
tablet, do
cra-
you mean like an iPad tablet or like a tablet from like the Aztec
Stone
era
tablet.
tablet? Yeah. There's
I'm-
a very big
I'm
difference between the two.
I'm talking about a Kmart low brand quality tablet.
But that's what I mean though. Like there's two, like you see, like one's technology advanced, and then the other one's just like I carve with stone in stone.
No,
You know
I
what
mean iPad Kmart.
Okay,
special.
cool. All right, I grab that. I pick it up and I look at it. I'm gonna do anything else yet. Go ahead there, Ty. Sorry.
Right. Ty, you find a hat. It's white. It looks what you think is Western. You're unsure why you know this.
Better than nothing. I put the robe and the hat on my head.
And in your chamber,
Ty,
Honestly, I'm getting my robe on.
you do realize you
Uh,
just said that you're gonna put the robe and the hat on your head, right?
No, I meant to say I wanted to. Put
I know
the
what you
robe
meant,
on
but
and
it's
then the
just-
hat on my head.
It's comical.
you find about what would be equivalent to 50 feet of rope, only it's kind of like the synthetic material in your chamber.
What is this? The 50 Shades of Grey room?
I don't know,
It
that's
looks-
fine.
It looks like it was there because it's used for a hose repairing of some sort. That's what you think for some reason. You're uncertain of why. It can be used as rope.
I'll gather that up.
No, that's what's in Harley's room.
Oh, I get rope? Oh, okay, cool.
You get rope.
She just
There-
like start
your
tying the
door
rope
is
all
got-
around her
Oh,
waist to make this hula hoop looking rope, you know?
In your door is being pounded and scratched on heavily, Harley. And
Yeah, I open the
we'll-
door while I'm like still looking at my tablet.
you go to open the door and you realize that it's locked. And the side panel registers, enter code, please.
Okay, I look at my tablet. Does it have a code on there or anything that I can find searching through the tablet? If I can use the tablet, if I know how to use it?
You do know how to use the tablet, and it says username and password.
Okay, fantastic. I type in my name in the password is password.
Error. User unknown.
What? Okay. Okay.
All right, I know something.
All right, I don't know. I'm lost.
Look at your skills.
L.
Wait, are you wanting me to use the skills? I don't understand here.
Take a look at your skills.
Okay, I understand to look at my skills. I'm looking at my skills. What do you want me to do?
Oh, it's just like, do you have something that can help you?
Like hacking.
Wow. Coffee. I hate you so much right now. And shut the hell up.
Or even electronics.
No, shut up. Just there. I made a roll. I don't know where the roll goes in chat. No, that's a lie. I see it. Okay, cool. I made a 6 and 3, and it made a 6 or something. I don't know.
Okay, so how is this working? The goal is this. You're always going to roll 2 dice. Whenever you roll, you'll see a 6-side tossed. The 6-side is a wild die. So when you have only a strength of 4, you're rolling a 4-side and a 6-side. You only need a 4 to succeed. So even if you're rolling a 12-side, 4 and higher succeeds. You just have to meet and beat 4. If it is the maximum side of the die's highest number, so let's say you're rolling 8 side, you roll an 8, you get to roll that again because it's called exploding dice. And you add the rolls together. Your wild side, your wild die, is got that same thing, and it's always got that, hey, you can roll a 6-side, and it helps you go higher. You rolled a 6 on an 8, and you rolled a 3 on the 6-side. So your highest score is
6.
a 6.
Yeah. So it
And
passed.
so you
Cool.
just needed a 4 to pass.
Okay,
and
cool.
you passed.
All right, I'm hacking. I'm touching stuff. I'm gaming, boys. I'm gaming.
You realize that there was a config up in the top right, and you click the config, and you're like, build new profile, and you're like,
Okay.
oh,
What?
and you built your
All
profile.
right, can I want to install Flappy Bird on this thing. I want to put Flappy Bird on this. I get distracted and put Flappy Bird in this.
While he's trying to figure this out, and he has no clue about the Wi-Fi or the apps or something, he's trying to put games on something, and meanwhile something's banging on the door.
And
Yes.
he takes on his metal tray.
Something. The noise is getting like it's ripping through the metal slowly of your door, Harley.
Gotta do something.
Do I get Flappy Bird on there?
Can I take my rope?
You got no internet connection.
Okay. I realize this, and I continue hacking it, and I get the password and all that crap, and I put it in the door.
So you set up your account, you go in there, and it's got a wire that you can connect up to the pad, up to the keypad. You connect it up to it, and you start putting it in, and it asks for what code do you want to give the door. It needs a 4-digit code.
It needs a 4-digit code? 4256.
What do you want to set the 4256? It says new keypad accepted, and then it's over there waiting for you to put in the numbers.
All right, cool. I type in 4256, and then take the cord out and put it back in.
You need to make sure you're not a robot.
It's proceeded with. You open and you're greeted with.
I'd like to use this metal tray to cram it in the seam of the door and try to wedge it open.
You can easily tell that this tray is going to bend and give. The minute you start to wedge it into it, it is made of a lesser piece of metal.
Not too
The,
bright. I do it anyways.
I assume
Do you have
so.
brawny? Do you have brawny, Shin?
Brute, I think.
Or brute? I mean, yeah. Do it. Me big brute. Me take toothpick to door.
Is that what you want to do? Try and power the door open?
Oh, yeah.
What would you like to do? How would you like to do that then?
This is how the campaign ends.
Just trying to force the door.
Ronnie, size and therefore toughness. Treat strength checks as one die type higher. So you need a strength. So whatever your strength roll is, add it as one die type higher. So that's what you're doing.
Which one are you reading?
Brawny, right?
No, brute.
Oh, brute. Link, athletics, strength instead. You could use strength instead of agility for short range and thrown items. So basically,
and also the other part of it that you skipped over.
Yeah, thrown items increased double for adjusted medium range and double against the long range. Yeah.
Treat athletics as linked to strength instead of agility. So when you try to make an athletics check, you can use strength instead of agility.
Oh yeah. I get that. So, so athletics is your overall ability coordination for climbing, jumping, balancing, wrestling, skiing, swimming, throwing, catching.
Wedging a door open.
Well, you're prying a door open with your brute strength. So that's just a straight up strength check. There's no athletics needed for that. You're literally just trying to manhandle that door.
All right.
Just roll your straight up strength check. Congrats.
Hey! You only needed a 4 and you got a 5 and a 4.
Yep. You find it, you get it, and you are pushing that door open. You snapped the handle, and then for some reason the bars behind it snapped because they were just maybe rusted enough that it gave, and the whole thing just came unusable anymore. So, meaning that you open the door.
Sweet.
Bloop.
Rawr.
You both see this decrepified looking thing pulling on this door and trying to rip it apart.
Do I see the purple lizard looking dude?
You see what you see.
I'm asking because I can see him.
Yeah, you see what you see. He opened up the door. He pried open the door.
All right. I speak out to him.
A blue lizard.
Yeah, I speak. I like look up from this pad, that I was hacking, trying to get Flappy Bird on, and I, see this guy, and I see this purple dude, and I'm like, how dare!
Rawr.
I kind of I went blank with what I was gonna say. I feel so old. Oh, the oranges came. Hold on.
As he resets the
right.
matrix to speak
right.
again.
I go, oh dear. It seems another saurian is here. Might I catch your name, good fellow, and who is this brute? I'm just having a casual conversation while this is going on.
Before you have a chance to respond, Ty, all you hear is a bunch of hisses and sounds and like somebody's talking. You're just unsure what they're saying.
Oh my god, it's a bag of snakes! It's somebody speaking English, and then other people from other countries that don't speak English think it's us. That's hysterical.
All right.
And I tried to take apart the door, use the wiring so I can kind of jerry rig it, open up using my repair. 'Cause it says I can take apart.
All right. You start dismantling it. Roll your repair skill. Nice.
Double 4.
You succeed, and while you're hearing the conversation of what you think is a bunch of hissing, while there's a bunch of something clawing at metal, you're sitting there and fiddling with wires, trying to get the thing back to work, and you hit much like in those movies, the right two wires, and then the door just opens.
Ah! What in
Damn
the
it.
world?
I went to click and move the map, and I moved the thing because it zoomed me in.
All right, game. What'd you do with my damn little?
Now, Shin, across from you is this British-sounding Saurian.
Seeing that he's blue, I look down at myself and I'm purple, so just give him a nod.
You do that. The
Here's a nod.
thing that looks like it's got decaying flesh steps back and turns and looks at Odd Up. Champ, and starts looking hungry and heading right at you with intent to eat.
Okay.
Everybody pull initiative.
All right, how about it?
Oh, that works.
All righty.
Get the one non-combative person.
Well,
The combat.
I rolled odd or even, and you spoke first.
Touche. How do you roll
I'm
for
trying
initiative?
to remember how to do. Yeah, I'm fixing that right now.
All right, cool.
It's been a minute since I've done combat encounters in this.
Really? Oh, so maybe we shouldn't start off with combat, right? You know, because the pacifist over here.
Oh, yeah.
You can defend yourself. Read pacifist, like even a major pacifist.
I am a major pacifist.
Yourself.
That's the thing.
And also you do view
still
things
can.
like undead and other things as totally okay to
Why
kill.
are we like super outside right now?
Bam!
How do I do that?
I just did it for everyone for the time being. We have
Huh?
a
Where?
few things going
Oh.
first. So hold on.
The hell's a Yeti?
Or you hear something screeching, like it's dragging something along the wall, heading towards you. There, Ty.
Oh dear God.
I'm going
I'm
to
like
look around
last
to
on
see
this
if I can find
turn
any
order.
weapons. I don't even know
Ty,
who's.
you're up.
I'm going to
You
look
see it.
around if I can see any weapons out here.
There's nothing usable other than your fists, your hat, and at the moment.
A hat made out of steel.
No, it's a hat made out of hat.
There, I have to
You
make
look
out of
inside,
titanium.
it says property of Odd Job.
Sweet!
Uh,
Oh,
can I?
it looks like we're doing this the old-fashioned way.
Ow!
How do I move?
In
I'm gonna
game's
try to
paused,
run
you
up to
can't
this
move.
guy. Oh,
Also, you're entangled.
I am?
That's what it says, yeah.
Oh.
You're
Very
entangled.
bottom is the eyes and tangled and
I guess
can't
I'm-
move, but can try to break free with an action using athletics or strength -2.
I have no clue why
Oh,
it says you're entangled.
And vulnerable. It's because
Okay,
they're ticked
now,
off on the
okay.
traits page. I'm not sure why, but
Oh,
How do I?
so should I turn it off?
what? Why do you even have it to begin with?
Oh,
Turn what off?
Here, let's power it off for right now.
it was
All right.
favored for some reason too.
Probably accidental. We'll look at the character sheets later. It may have been something glitched when I dragged it over. All right.
Like we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Gonna move out. Wait, where's? Isn't this a
Okay,
door here?
why?
Doors down.
No,
Oh.
I can't see me.
Wait.
I don't even know where I am anymore.
I'm gonna.
It should be in
Try
the
to-
same location. If you hover over, like hit. If you're clicked on the map, hit escape, and then use the right mouse to click and drag the map to the right. Because your character's to the left on your screen. Yeah, let's see if this helps.
Hobble.
Did that help you?
No, it's got reload application or log out on my screen.
Hold on. I'm gonna just reactivate.
You're not supposed to see until resources finish loading in your view. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Right.
Okay.
Well, while you figure out where your character is, you can hold the mouse button on the right side down and drag around the map. Look for your character. And then once you find your character, click it. I had to re-put your token back on the map. Meanwhile, what do? You get up and face this thing smells bad. It's a good thing it's so cold. You feel that there is snow on the ground somehow, blowing in from somewhere. There's drifts of snow.
Oh, I said to myself, we're doing it the old-fashioned way, and I'm gonna punch it.
All right. Roll them unarmed skills. Let's see. What is that under?
Unskilled attempt.
No, that's unskilled attempt. We got to figure out how to do combat. We're all learning it the hard way at the same time. So you should have something on here. Of course, I tried to. I completely forget that you all have no whatchamacallits yet. You know what? Until we figure it out, you need to roll to hit, which I know that you got to figure out your parry, which we have your parry, which is 2, and that's what it is. So you're using your strength in order to attack it, or you're using your agility. Because agility, let's see, athletics. No. Fighting. You have no. Okay, so since you have no skill in fighting, you are trying to do unarmed combat. So it is an unskilled combat. So you are using your unskilled. So use unskilled attempt to try to hit. Oh, look at that. You succeeded. You punched it so hard that it staggered back and one of its arms falls off. roll to see how much damage you did.
Sorry, who's hitting what?
Ty
Yeah,
is
I'm lost.
using its. Well, you'll find out because you all are in the dark because your characters are unable to see what's happening.
How do I roll for damage?
There's a good question. I'm trying to. So that would be your strength. So roll your strength. And critical failure. So yeah, you punched clean through, and missed anything vital, and now your hand's stuck through the guy at the moment.
I can't see this, right?
Nobody could see this yet.
Okay, fantastic. Because I'm over here face bombing so hard.
I'll start making a new character.
All right, so that's your
Maybe
one
I can
action.
get
The other zombie reaches for you, and he misses. And that is Harley. It's your turn.
Where do I even push buttons?
There's buttons on a keypad on the wall. And again, there's a synthetic tube that you can use as a rope that you've picked up.
Oh, I understand that. I wanted to fashion the rope, the synthetic tubing into a rope or like a lasso.
Okay? That's what you want to spend your time doing? Every round of combat is considered 6 seconds.
Oh, did she hear me on the other side of this door call out to...
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I can actually hear people? Cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
you heard someone on the other side of the door be like, "Oh dear, another Saurian. Might catch I name you your name, good sir?"
And then I just gave him a nod so he wouldn't heard that.
Okay, yeah.
And you heard some brains rattling. Correct.
Anybody see what is outside of my door?
Oh, you asked
Pretty
that.
please tell me. Yes.
So
Anyone what's outside my door?
you hear Harley's character asking if anybody's outside her door.
Can I
Does
reply?
anyone respond?
Because I
Yes.
will. I'm like, yes, doubtfully in trouble in here.
Well, then you help me get out and I can help.
In a
Alright.
bit of a pickle.
So Harley spent most of her time conversing and building a lasso. Shin, what do you do?
I'd like to throw this metal tray at the thing across the hall.
Okay.
And then make an unarmed attack, I guess.
All right. So an unarmed attack. Well, no, it's an armed attack technically. You're just throwing
Yeah,
something.
you're just throwing.
You're
It'd
just
be a ranged
unskilled
attack.
in it.
Yeah.
You're unskilled in it. So roll your unskilled, and you're using strength or agility.
Strength.
Strength. So yeah, roll your strength check, and just -2 from it.
That'd be a 3. That's not
All
nice.
right.
That's a 3 because it's -2.
No, his wild die was a 5.
Yeah, but if you -2, right? 5 minus 2
No, it's
would
no
be
minus.
3.
It's no minuses. It's one or the other.
You just said it was a -2.
Oh, my bad. Yes. Thank you. I had yet to get to that part.
Okay.
You're right. It would have been a 3 and a 1. For some reason, I thought you were doing extra math for some, and I had forgotten to do that.
I'm just repeating what you said.
Yep, you're right. So it lodges itself into the zombie and a thing decaying flesh. I'm going to keep calling it a zombie accidentally. It's a zombie. And so now it's wedged into the zombie's back.
Oh, that's hot.
Can I move up and make an attack?
Yes. No, that is your attack. You could still move. So
Oh.
you choose whether you do 1, 2, or 3 actions. So attacking is an action.
So you
Moving
can do
is a part of whatever you want to. So you can start and stop your pace amount.
So you can choose to do a second attack, though.
Correct, and everything is at -2.
It's
So
already
you got to decide that before you do. Yeah, my bad. So we're just getting the ball rolling.
That was the intention, was to throw this thing, run in, and punch it.
Well, then you would have had a -4 for that one thing. So let's say you did that. So you walked and you ran up, and now you're trying to punch it. So you go ahead and do your unskilled. Your unskilled. Do you have fighting? Then yeah,
yes.
roll your fighting. Oh, 16. You knock its head off.
What? Dude, okay, let's go. Does he actually do damage, though?
Yeah, no. That was high enough that you went too high on the raises, so you've passed like shaking and other things. So yeah, I'm gonna stumble through some of these rules until my brain gets it right with the combat. So we'll probably look back at this and laugh and go, "You got too many bonuses," or "I was overshooting it." So at the right now, if you hit, you hit. We're just gonna go with that. And since you hit so high, fuck it. You knocked its head clean off, and its body slumps to the ground.
Is there any blood or gore as it became
No,
decapitated?
it's so friggin' cold here. Nothing's bleeding for too long. In fact, if anything, there's no blood on anything.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Can I actually just do this weird thing? Can I just try and walk over and actually open my door?
It's not
when
your
it gets
turn
to your
yet.
turn,
Yeah.
yes, you could.
Speaking of turns, it should be my turn now, right?
Now, speaking of which, Champ, it's your turn.
Okay, cool. I look up at him, and as I'm walking while I'm saying this, because you can do 2 things at once, right? That's a thing.
Yes, you could walk. You could say,
so this thing in front of me, it's deceased, right? Like I can tell that it's dead. Like, is it dead now, or is it still like standing? Like
it
about
looked like it was. It looked like it was dead before it began.
Okay. Is it lying on the ground?
Yeah, its body is slumped over. The head is in the corner. Okay. And even a major pacifist has no problems killing undead creatures.
Okay, I'm gonna just kind of wiggle my way past it here. Can I do that?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. I do that. I'm like, Doodly, sorry. Thank you so much for taking care of that. Let me get the door here. And I say this as I turn around the corner and I see the door and I plug in my little electronical cable there.
All right, and roll me a hacking.
Yeah,
you succeed. You pop it open. It asks you for a code. You try to put in a different one. It gets mad, and then you just put in your old code, and so you put in 4256 again.
All right, sweet. And the door opens. Okay,
door opens.
Cool. And I take the cord back. I put it back in the little tablet there, and I look up and go, hello there. A bit of trouble out here. Need some help, please. Thank you. And I get out of the corner here. Like I get against the corner here and just like hold my tablet against my chest. All right, that's the end
The
of my
next
turn.
round is changed up. We now have. Oh, I love this. It changes every round is different. That makes those other ones even more universal. Okay, remember, at any point in time, you take damage, you spend a Benny. You start off with 3 bennies out of game. There are 3 bennies, and you're starting off with 3 of them. Depending on what the GM says, you could start with more or less in any game. You're starting with 10. You can use them to re-roll. Yeah, that's using them. You can use them to re-roll or remove a wound. However, you can never re-roll a critical failure. Critical failures will always fail. So double out ones is shit out of luck. Okay. That zombie is dead.
Come on,
Next. When it gets to your turn, if you click on the cross swords up at the top, it'll show you what order the turn is in.
Oh, okay. What is with the playing cards thing?
That is the turn order. So in Savage Worlds, you pull out cards in order to find out who goes first.
Kava, here's a
In
dumb
each
question.
round?
What's that?
I have spell casting. Do I have
We'll get
any
there.
spells?
We'll get there. At the moment, good question.
No.
All right, Champ, you're up.
Fantastic. I'm still holding the tablet like against my chest, and I push the deceased zombie thing that was like slouched over. Like, does it fall on the floor and collapse like entirely? Like it's flat on the floor now.
It falls forward.
All right, cool. I look over at this purple guy, and I like give him a thumbs up. I don't even say anything, and I just like move in this direction. And
retrieve my
Right when you get there, you hear something screech audibly from your right, and you see this nasty-looking, furry, red-eyed tooth thing. And as soon as you see it, it just runs.
okay.
And it runs through this hole in some kind of metal and disappears.
Okay. I screech really loudly, like ah!
and piddles a little.
You guys may or may not see a slight
When
puddle
you go to
of
piddle,
not water on the floor.
as you go to piddle, it freezes because it's so cold as you piddle out, and so now you're dealing with dangling ice cubes or icicles.
Oh God.
How cold?
Okay.
It is that cold.
You know how cold it would have to be for that to
It's pretty damn cold.
like
You
that would
all
have to
are
be like
fucking cold.
negative 100
I'm
degrees Celsius.
It's now a lot less than that to do that. You just need a wind chill factor. Anyways, it's really cold, and yes, we're just playing it up. Anyways,
Like we would be dead without clothing if it was that cold.
well, right now you've only been out of the room for 12 seconds.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that we were in a warm room to begin with.
You were in a isolated, warm-ish room. Compared to the hallway, it is a lot warmer.
Alright, do we have tails, by the way? Like, is that a thing?
Yes, you all have tails.
Okay, cool. I, like, curl up my tail inside of the robe here because it's so cold. I can't, I mean, I'm not doing anything else on my turn, though. My teeth are chattering, I'm frozen, you know?
Yes, you are dying of frost at this point. If this lasts longer than the equivalent of 30 rounds, which is 3 minutes. And the zombie tries to strike back.
And it crit fails. Oh, I was
It
joking.
misses. It fails. In fact, it lunged forward as it tried to reach you, and you tap it to the side. Ty, you're up.
Judo
Can
chop!
I just find a freaking light switch?
I can see these lizard people. Do I know if they're friendly or?
You know that I
They
just
seem
peed
friendly.
myself.
You watched one pee and open up the door, and you saw one punch a zombie, and you have a sense that they're no threat. That is all you know. Because
Like,
do
if you
remember,
can
you
help-
still remember being in inky blackness talking to other people. You're uncertain what that was, who that is. If these people are that, who knows?
If you could help me, I could use some help, and I'm gonna try punching this thing again.
Jin, you understand what he said.
Hmm.
Not crit fail this time.
There was no crit failure.
Oof.
Oh,
There was no success either. You got remember, you got to say if you want to do more than one action, if you want to attack more than once a turn. So there's minuses in that. Did you want to step away from it?
I'm actually gonna step right by it, and I'm gonna open this. Can I open this door?
It looks like you'd have to repair it. It looks damaged.
Is there like a defensive action or something I can try?
No, this game is very cut and dry. You've got very limited options for reasons. So it's going to be very quick in your decisions. So it's like I do this, I try this, I'm done.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Shin, you heard the lady. The others have no clue what the hell that's just sound. That's what they heard.
My retrieved metal tray, I'd like to throw it at this other zombie. And then barrel at it, try to hit it too.
Would you like to? Okay. Let's see. You've got 4 squares, so you got to move over to the zombie that he pushed aside. And are you gonna? So you move up 1, right? And then
Why?
you to pick up the tray.
Oh, I thought I did that before. I don't know. There was a
No.
lot of talking, but
So
I did say I wanted to retrieve the tray.
yes, well you had so many actions going on. What you did was you punched the thing over, or I should say, you threw the tray, you walked up, you punched its head off. That was what your turn was. The next turn, Champ pushed it over and it fell forward. So what I'm telling you got to do is you got to step forward, pick up the tray, and I'll allow you to finish your movement, which is another, I believe, 3 squares, and toss that tray without having any negative ramifications. If you'd like to do anything more for an action, what is that? Then we're going to get into minuses.
So how many squares can I move?
I kind of moved your character for you. I believe it's only 4 squares. 4 paces. I believe a pace is an inch, and these are inch squares. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing.
Should be 6.
Whatever it says for your paces.
6.
Okay,
So you can move another 2 square then.
Yes, you could move another 2 squares in any one direction since you've gone 2 diagonals.
Okay, there's also an option to, or option or whatever. Under pace, there's a die that I can roll for running. Click to roll the running die.
Yeah, so you have to add that into your actions. So if you want to run, so that's one of your actions. So that if you throw that tray, it's going to be at -2, and you throw the 1d6 and you add it onto your pace. So it could be 1 inch, it could be 6 inches you run.
So do I have to throw it first or run first?
You have to decide if you're going to run and throw it because it requires you to have a -2. So if you choose to run, then your throwing is at -2. That you have to take minuses on all of your rolls if you do more than one action. So it's no -2. No, it's if you want to, let's say, shoot a gun 3 times, so it's -4, -4, -4. If you want to shoot the gun twice, it's -2, -2. If you want to run and shoot the gun, then it's you run and -2 to shooting, because that's 2 actions.
Okay, so how does running work then?
You say you're going to run for an action and whatever your other action is. So you roll a 1d6 and you add it in your pace. It could be 1 inch to 6 inches.
All right, let's give it a try.
3.
3.
So move
So now
more.
my
3
pace
more.
is 9.
So yes, you have 3 more.
Oh.
Because you already moved 6. Because 2 are diagonal and diagonals count as 1.5.
Oh, I go.
So it's 1,
diagonal.
2. Yeah, here, I'll replay it for you. Watch this.
I was gonna say, the
You are
grass is
here,
looking wrong.
right? You went 1, 2.5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's what I was saying. And go ahead and roll to throw your tray. Use your fighting skill.
Fighting.
And then you roll your strength for damage afterwards.
Okay, modifier. It's you said -2.
Yes. So you're rolling to hit. So roll your
Okay.
fighting skill. All right. You hit. Wait, no. Did it do the modifier?
I put the modifier in. The
Okay.
-2.
Well, there you go. There you go. So you only rolled a 2.
Yeah.
It flings and slides next to Ty. Barely missing the zombie. I like that because look, 3 is that you hit it and it just never hurt or stuck into something funny. 2 is, well, you missed, and 1 is you probably hit your a friend. You can only really have like somebody. I get how tight the game is now. Okay, that ends your turn, and we move on to the next.
Remember that one zombie's dead. You don't have to re-roll it.
Yeah, it's just gonna. I know which one it is.
Oh, okay.
All right, Harley.
3, 4, 6, 7.
You can move 6. Unless you want to run.
Oh. No.
She's gonna run and slip on my pee. How embarrassing would that be? You have a -2 to like if you successfully run.
Would have literally been.
All right.
No pun intended, eh? No pun intended.
Yeah, no, I would have been peeved. That would have had peeved on. Ew. What is this dark black splotchy thing I'm standing?
It's a hole in the floor.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
That's where we used to take a dump, don't you remember?
Come out of no, nothing like that.
All right, so I assume you're done with your turn.
All right, I moved. That was it. And the zombie is still right next to Ty, or zombie still next
Yes.
to Ty.
Yes.
I have no way of helping. I've only got a 50-foot rope.
All right.
Never
So I'm
mind.
gonna end your
Fine.
turn then.
There it goes.
Yeah. And now you hear over an intercom system going, and everybody seems to understand it. No, it's speaking in a language that everyone seems to understand. Y'all need to hurry up. Thank you for getting that critter. He was destroying my sensors. I said she still got trouble. Would you hurry up and get to the front? Get to the cabin.
By the way, Coffee, your lighting's real dim there, bud.
Oh, yeah. I can fix that.
I don't know if you've been meaning to have it like that purposely, but like,
Nope.
yeah,
It's just the outside is
has
getting
become
getting
dark. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
Ty,
And
Harley
it starts
and
with Ty.
Harley and Shin didn't even roll. It looked like, and I rolled a wild card.
Okay.
I just
So, oh no, wait.
Mine tells
Yeah,
me to
not
draw
sure.
initiative.
Jack of clubs, Harley, 10 spades, Jack of hearts.
yeah.
I
Why
thought
mine
aces were
says draw
high.
initiative?
They are.
Aces are high, but you
Right.
know, only in certain countries where it's legal. Let's
Let's see. Clubs, 10. What the hell's happening there?
Draw initiative.
I don't know. Why? Yeah. Why does
Just click draw initiative. Here.
for me?
Yeah.
I'm a
Ooh, you got a joker. You gave everybody bennies, including me. By the way, the GM gets bennies too that he could spend on his monsters.
when you get a Benny though, it's not as beneficial as I think. Cause like when we get a Benny, like it's our character, right? When you get a Benny, it could be used for any one creature, right?
It can be used for anything, anytime.
Well, yeah, but
any
that's what I mean. You know what I mean?
creature.
Like
Yeah.
that event that you use it on may not to us be as oh no, right?
I know that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Do realize that I have, as a GM, 4 bennies now.
Technically, you have infinite without us even knowing.
I have 4 bennies because it's supposed to match the players, and there's ways you guys get more than me.
I only have one.
It's good for, like, let's say
We have 4 because there's 4 of us.
Let's say you guys come across the. No, I have 4 because
No. I'm explaining why you have 4. And
yeah,
he
everybody
said
started with 3, and I
yeah,
gained 1.
yeah. Norman said that he only had 1, and I'm
Only
like,
got
but
1.
yeah, but each of us, because there's 4 of us, have 1. So
Oh, you
because-
all were throwing them on the table just earlier, so you all need to have 4 because no one's used any bennies.
Throwing them on the table.
So
Yeah, you all were clicking your Benny chips. That
I didn't have
doing
them.
that loses your Benny.
I haven't clicked that ever.
Yeah, who's
yeah, I just
clicking
brought
it?
mine up to 4.
There you go. You all should
How'd
have
you do
4 bennies each.
All right.
How do I? find
So I go first, right?
So actually, you go whenever you want. You could go in. So pulling the jack, the joker means, and there's 2 jokers.
So like,
Pulling
do I
joker
tell
means
you when
that-
I want to go right now, or like whenever I want to go? Be like,
No.
hey, wait, hold on, GM, I want to take my turn.
Yes.
Okay,
you
cool.
interrupt.
all
get to
right,
interrupt.
all right. I'm gonna interrupt you. Go ahead, continue. Go with
So
Ty's turn.
basically, Whenever you want to do your turn, you go, even if it's in the middle of somebody else's.
Oh, that's fantastic. Like somebody's about to get the last hit on something, and I'm like, wait. I come in. Kill
There you
steal. Alright, yeah, it's
Ty,
done.
you're up.
I like that.
All
Ty,
right, see
you're up.
that tray that he threw? I'm gonna go pick it up. Where's the tray?
It's right next to you. It's within grasp. You can grab it and smack him with it.
I'm gonna grab it, and then I want to shoot him with it. Basically, a throw.
Throwing is a specific skill. There's shooting as a different skill. You'd have to use thrown item skill to throw something. They're two
Athletics
separate
or
skills.
fighting? Athletics? I don't remember.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna leave it where it's at and just try to punch him again.
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna try
Punch
to punch
it.
him twice.
Yeah, go for it. Punch it twice. Make sure to add your minus in when you roll. Oh, matters very little. You rolled an 11 on your first one. All right, roll strength to see how much damage you do.
This is where the natural ones come in, guys.
And it's only got a 3 in toughness. So you just have to beat a 3.
I rolled a 3. Oh.
All right. Well, that means it's shaken. It now gets -2 on all its things. Roll for your other attack.
And this one's at a -2.
Yep, they're all at -2 because you chose through 2 actions. However, if you roll the highest number of a die, it's no matter. See, it matters very little. There's no minuses if you hit the max because it succeeds. So that would be 4 plus. All right, roll for. You succeeded. So roll for damage. Strength. Ooh, wow. Okay. What was the total on that?
High enough.
10?
Yeah. Okay. You get back up and it's like wobbling back and forth and you just punch and it goes like. Describe to how that happened. Describe to me how that happened. How bad of a hit was that? You tell me.
I'm pissed off because I don't have any of my guns with me. And I'm like, oh, I hate punching shit and just full anger. I just real weird fall back and just whack its head. All the strength I have.
And you go right through its skull and it just stops moving. And now you just need to shake off a zombie off of you.
Ew.
It is freaking cold and combat stops.
Okay, as soon as combat stops, like even if the combat didn't stop, I got that blackjack. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go over here and kind of say some words to this guy, the purple dude, right? Because I didn't give him his name yet. He just kind of gave me a nod. And
it is freezing.
And shaking not only out of coldness but also out of fear. I'm gonna be like, there was something that way, and I point to the right of us, right? And I say, I'm gonna go and look in these places here. I shall return. And I come over here to this person, and I just kind of like wiggle around them, like I try not to touch whatever this is. Obviously, it's Ty, but yeah. And then I plug in, like, just completely not acknowledging what just happened. I plug in my little tablet to the door there and put in the code and stuff. Oh shoot.
Okay, so he's gone straight into hacking mode. I'll get back to you.
I rolled an 8 on that.
Harley, Shin, are you doing anything while he's doing that action?
I was going to try to open these doors
I'm hauling
too.
ass.
All right, so you're helping, and I guess you're like, sure, I could help you, and you start wiring it up so that the correct wires are going in because he knows to hack it. You know how to fix it. Meanwhile, the only thing you've heard so far is sounds of lizards. Like no one's said anything you understand. Except for, again, you hear, yo, come on down the other direction. I got the heater on. Would you all go this? Y'all going the wrong way.
He's got the what?
We hear that we're going the wrong direction.
Y'all going the wrong way.
Ah,
Very loud, annoying voice.
all right.
Did you
So
say
this
that
is
in
being
Saurian or human?
Oh, I don't know.
You start, yeah.
He started off in Saurian and ended in human.
Yeah.
You heard half of what he said then. There.
Everyone heard half.
Yeah, everyone
Yeah.
heard half. First half for some, and the second half for the other half.
Yeah, Shin's our interpreter.
Wait.
All right. Harley starts
The voice-
moving down the hall. What is you all succeed in popping open the door.
Wait, oh, the twiddle. Okay, the twiddle flood.
Wait.
Anything?
You
What's in it?
you see a
I get-
pod with something looks like it's floating liquid. It's a little bit warm in there, and it's still
warm
closed,
in there?
and it looks like
Like it's warm in this room?
It's
No,
just as warm as your room.
Okay, I get
was.
in this room. I immediately get in this room.
Yeah, it's just as any of these rooms are just a little bit warmer because there's no wind. The wind is brushing down the hallway, and it's like it's snowing indoors and it's a wild winding down that hallway. Those rooms are able to cut off, so it's like getting out of a draft. So yes, it's warmer because you're able to get out of the wind.
Getting out of a draft.
Yeah,
Like my cousin?
Do you understand what?
No, I'm kidding.
Yes, getting out of the draft like your cousin. Exactly. So what you see before you is a tube, much like the one of yours. The wind is quiet in here, and you're able to shiver a little less. And you see what looks like a chip, a computer chip. You think you're uncertain. Floating in the middle of the liquid.
Wait, I see what floating in the liquid?
Computer chip.
What looks like a chip, a computer-looking chip.
Oh, okay. I don't know why my brain can comprehend computer chip when you said that. I was like, computer chip? Like, I'm thinking of a brand of chips, and so I'm trying to think of, like, what a computer chip... Don't worry about it. Alright.
You found 8 gigs of RAM.
You found a piece of RAM floating in liquid in the middle of a tube.
Okay, cool. I pick it up.
Yep.
And I kind of like pat it on my robe.
Listen. The birthing tube that you came out of. This is a similar tube, only it is sealed. The liquid is still in it. And in the middle of the floating chamber is a chip.
Yeah, I take it out.
Okay? In order, so
what do I need to do to take this out?
It says locked and sealed. And it says, the command the command controls on it says that it's saying to go to the cabin to unlock the door. Literally says.
Okay, I turn to this creature that's next to me, and I speak to it, but I'm not going to tell you what I say because he doesn't understand me.
Correct.
It's gonna peek over this person's shoulder. As I do so, I'd like to smell them. Do they smell like food?
Does it sound like it was angry at me, curious,
Shit,
or
did I mute myself?
No, I heard you.
No, we heard what you said.
Um,
You're uncertain
Do I-
what it smells like. Yeah, it's really. Yeah, it smells like it smells something else, and you do smell blood. However, it's none of the blood that you're like. It's not because it's bleeding.
And also looking past, do I see anything unattached? Like, again, I'm looking for a bludgeon of some sort.
No, this room seems vacant.
All right. Then I'm going to say to this person wearing a hat, I'm going this way. And I'm just going to head off
at
down the
least one of you
hallway.
guys can talk.
So you hear that? Do you follow after?
Yep, I'm gonna follow
Okay.
after.
And then
Coming or not?
Champ, what is your character doing?
he was like in the middle of, talking to this thing, and like had my
Yeah.
finger in the air and like an eyebrow raised, and then I'm just like, and I have no idea what Shin's character said, because I'm assuming he said it in human, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so what in the world is going on with your camera there, Harley? Oh, there we go. So I just like, I don't say anything else. I'd like just mid-sentence cut myself off and like just get this depressed look on my face, point my finger down, just like put it at my side, hold my tablet to my chest, and like slump over, walk out of this room, and follow them.
So the command when you went to go over to it, it had that spot where you try to hook up, and now I got my words unjumbled, and it said master lock enabled. Unlock mechanism is in the cabin. That's what came across your tablet when you tried to unlock that chamber. So
Sorry.
you have that information. Nobody else does.
Gotcha.
Because it was all right. You get up to the door
You
and
it go. I'm cold. Voice said go this way.
You get to the door, you click it, it opens automatically before you even get to it, and you're able to go inside. And it looks like it's a cleaning room, or I should say it's waiting for everyone to go in for you to push the button to close the door. Does everybody
like a Congo line? I just put my one hand that's not holding the tablet on the back of this creature in front of me, and I just like slowly follow them.
All right. The door is waiting for you to push the button to close it. Is everybody going in the room?
You guys gonna come on, come in this room. Come this way.
I'm like just peeking my head over, like to the side of this creature, and I then get near the purple lizard, and I say to them, I'm like, excuse me, sir, I still haven't quite got your name. And it seems you're able to speak to this creature here. Is that correct?
Some whirring noises start going on, and it's the room starts to heat up, and it's closing all the doors, and it's making all these noises. You guys are trapped in there for about a good 5 minutes, so carry on your conversations.
Fantastic.
Okay.
So again, I give you a nod and say, Shin.
Shin, glad to meet you. Champ, and I give him a slight bow as the part of my robe now like undoes itself because the horrible jerry-rigged knot that I had like comes undone. Now my tail comes uncurled, and like you can now see my rear end sticking out. And I immediately like get back up, and I'm like, oh, dutifully sorry. I like try to re-jerry-rig the knot.
It's okay, it is very cold in here. Don't feel ashamed.
Oh,
Do I see him trying to
Oh.
fix his robe in that?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to help him fix his robe.
All right, when you do that,
Roll me a repair. Roll me a repair check.
when you start to like approach me, I'm like, oh dear, what is this creature doing? And I turn to the purple lizard, Shin.
Roll for a repair check. Let's see how quick you are.
Well, I'll ask
how do
in
you do these things?
human, what are you doing?
Trying to help
As
this
Ty
lizard.
goes to respond, he goes over and grabs a loose wire that's on the ground and go ahead and say what you're saying.
I'm trying to help fix this lizard's robe.
And at that point in time, he uses the wire and he ties it around the thing and he extends the rope and
I just tell
He's
Champ
trying to help
fixing.
you. Tie it.
I just like have the tablet in one arm, like, and the other arm, like, just in the air, like, not even attempting to help. And I'm like, thank you. I say to the creature, but clearly they don't understand me. So then I like look over at Shin and be like, "Can you translate that, please?"
roll me a common knowledge check there, Ty.
What?
Dude, it's gonna be like natural one. He's gonna think I'm insulting him.
Oh,
You,
hold on.
Were
okay,
you
you
roll
have no
that?
clue what he's no. You have no clue what he's saying. Do you translate, Shin?
Yeah, sure. He says
Okay.
thanks.
Okay,
Welcome.
thank you.
I tell him, like, if you see any guns, let me know. I'm not really good with fists.
I just give him a thumbs up.
Oh, I was talking to Shin.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, no, he's responding like he understood without
Yeah,
understanding.
exactly. Yeah. Kami knows what I'm doing.
He shortchanged like, yeah.
I'm gonna push this damn door button.
The room is slowly heating up, and then you hear the voice. Y'all took long enough. The name's Axla. Y'all get accustomed to your new bodies.
New
I mean,
what?
Axel for short. Axla, you know. Oh, that's right. Brain fatigue. Automated Xeno environmental liaison acclimator. Axla, that is me. Call me Axel. I'm your ship.
Oh dear, we're inside a
Open
ship.
the door, ship.
Yeah, you all should be able to understand me. Direct feed. Got like a disembodied voice.
Feed, yes, I am dutifully hungry, it seems. My stomach growls.
Well, Joe, we can work on that. We got a lot of other problems before feeding.
Where's the
After
gun
I open the
locker?
door.
Well, first off, you all need some real names. You got your code names. Gotcha. What are y'all calling yourselves, though?
My name's Ty.
I'm Harley.
Oh, that's a code name. What's your real name? This way you actually name your characters.
I don't remember
ow.
anything before 5 minutes ago.
I don't.
That's what out of game. What you're getting the impression is that you have a code name, which is Harley, Shin, Champ, Ty, which is your outside code name. Cool. It's asking you, what do you want to call your actual character? It's saying, what's your identifier name, as opposed to your code name, meaning name your characters.
Do I
Okay.
trust this disembodied voice head?
Uh,
Ship, basically.
everybody hears it, and you're able to respond to it. However, your responses are going to be from your mouth.
This is gonna sound really
And-
dumb, but there's 100% a backstory that I just made up, like just now. I'm sticking with Champ. I'll tell you why later.
Well, so your identifier could have a longer name, like you could be something Champ or Champ something.
It
wants to know
ties into a
what the name
thing.
of the body is.
I'll tell you later. You'll either
okay.
hate it or love it.
I need your identifier. I need a number. I need a name. I need something for your new body's name to identify it. I can explain later.
Harley
Mary.
1337.
Mary? All right. So Mary 1137?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Did you just name your character a number?
Mary 1337.
Oh, okay.
And what is yours, Ty?
I was going to be Mary.
Mary. All right.
But I can pick
Got
another
two
name.
Marys on this boat. You would never hear each other know that you named each other Mary.
Should make your name Mary. No, I'm kidding.
So you're Mary, and the green one's Mary.
I'll go with Kelly then instead of Mary.
Ke-
You can keep him.
Mary Kelly or just Kelly?
Just Kelly.
Just Kelly. Doing his voice is raspy on my throat.
You're a virus or something?
Yeah, out of game with this raspy. However, yeah, I got a virus. Yeah, we get computer viruses.
I go, I can fix that, and I take the electronic cable from my tablet and put it in the air.
You keep that away from me, and I'll keep my code away from you. I am a closed source engine AI. You can mess with the rest of the ship. The Shin. What is your what's your identifier?
I look over myself, arm, forearms, chest. Any distinguishing characteristics?
You're purple.
You're purple.
Besides purple.
You're a lizard.
Your name's
Anything
Magenta.
else?
Your name's Magenta.
Whenever you decide, if you want a distinguishing feature, give it to yourself.
My name is
Do you want to
Bulging
have
Chest.
a star? You want to have a missing toe? Do whatever you want to call yourself. Whatever you think.
Yeah, Mary. Mags.
You tell me what a distinguishing feature you have.
Hmm.
Do you have one blue finger?
It depends how long we were in the cold for, probably.
Well, it's only 30 seconds or something.
No, I mean, you're asking me for. I'm leaving that up to you.
All right. Well, getting real cold, so I was gonna say black toe.
Black toe.
I love it.
All right. Kind of like the backhoe. Y'all wouldn't know what that is, though. All right, Champ. What is your identifier?
My identifier is Champ, as my father always called me, the Champ.
Champ. Okay. I think this is. We'll get into that later. All right, Champ. Mary 1137 Harley. All right, I've got you all written down in the records. I will I'll update the registry. The door should be opening up soon. Just come on forward so we can meet in person. Well, what person it is.
I get intrigued at
I
this
can
point, and I
open the
step
door.
forwards past the purple lizard named Blacktoe, and go, an artificial AI that has not only intelligence, but also a body.
Well, the
Huh?
ship is my body. Technically. Door opens.
Mary looks at him and says, "Not me. It's the ship."
And you feel wind again as
Oh,
you see
oh,
the
it's cold.
outside air.
Oh, it's cold. It's cold. I don't like it. It's cold. Move.
Is there anything unattached in this room that we're in?
It was just a few frayed wires that are right there. Come on and hurry up and get in the next room ahead. I'll open the door. Get on in here.
I like run to the room and then just hide in this corner, like rubbing my arms. I sit down in the corner and I like put my tablet on my knees as I'm like kind of bent up against this wall, and I'm like rubbing my arms with my hands to like kind of warm myself up the best I can.
Well, welcome. So sorry the place is a little bit of a disaster. I mean, kind of a disaster happened. Most of my systems is kind of ruined. I'm kind of over here just physical, and you see a solid it looks tubular in design, and it's welded into the wall, and it's just got a you ever seen an Alexa, how it's got like a little circle on it and it lights up every time it talks?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
same thing. It's this device over there, and it's attached to the wall, and it's rather large. It looks like a rather large axilla.
Okay. Cute. Now I get the play you did on that. Yeah, that's fucking adorable.
So y'all yeah, I woke you up. Welcome.
I'm looking around this room. What do I see in here?
It looks busted. It's kind of it's less warm than the hallway room. And there's like a mild enough warmth in here that would probably, I would say, about 60 degrees Fahrenheit. What is that, like 18 Celsius?
Oh.
Yeah, that it's brisk. However, it's better than the -0 that's out there.
Are there any lockers or anything storage devices?
What you see is a lot of busted and run down, dilapidated equipment. Everything is off. The only thing that seems to be getting power is the life support system, which is barely keeping the heat on, and it's blowing in fresh air. And the axle system.
Kind of like warming myself up. You know, I kind of like bring my tablet over here to these front consoles, and I'm like, AI, Axel, is there a way I can, excuse me for saying this, turn you on?
I am on. I'm on life support. However, the other machines over there, they can be turned on. I can give you some advice. I got some limited controls on some things.
How do I give you more control?
Well, the systems are all damaged. That's why I brought you back to life. It's kind of like my only thing. That's what I do. I'm able to create a new body, and the Xeno is my job. I did my job. It's your job to do the rest.
Very helpful, Axel. Thank you.
There might be some power left over there. I'm kind of a solid. Now, I do know that you can probably figure out a way to hook me up to other devices. I just something about green teeth. I got to get the settings right. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Okay, I come over
Is there
here
any way
and
I can understand these two others?
I take this tablet thing, the like two.
Oh yeah, sorry, y'all speak your own languages. I think one of you. It says in the registry, one of you speaks Solar. Two of you speak Lizard. Lizard. One of you speaks Solar and Lizard. I was unable to hear
Yeah.
you.
How do I talk to these other ones though?
Using your voice. I can only. I'm only able to be a disembodied voice in your head. It's kind of like I think they used to call it like Wi-Fi back in the day. Maybe you all remember that technology. I'm able to Wi-Fi into your brain capacity and talk directly to you. That's all I got at the moment. Sorry, a lot of things were destroyed. All right. All right, round 3. Okay. When last we left off, everyone was in this room. What were you about to do?
I was about to take this tube out of the wall. Here's in a tube, right? Alexa dude was in a tube.
He is in a large. Think of those 1960s metal tubes, like a human-sized metal tube that's got a blinking light on it.
Okay, cool. I'm inspecting it then. Like, if I can plug anything into it.
You find no available slots.
I'm like, oh dear, your technology is quite ancient. I can't seem to plug in into anything.
Oh yeah, well see, the other things you can plug into, and then you can allow me into those systems via that Wi-Fi thing. I forget what we call it, something different these days. I think it's called MIFI or TIFI, or that keeps changing. But yeah, I believe it was Wi-Fi is what you all called it.
Does that have anything to do with the chip that we found?
Oh, chip? What chip?
I believe one of my friends found a chip in one of the rooms, but I wouldn't.
Oh, well, if you get the computer consoles opened up, I'm sure it can answer you questions. There's a log in there. There's a history, science files, all that kind of stuff. There should be enough time, enough ability. Someone fixes one of the consoles. There's like 6, 7 of them. Pick one. I think there's enough juice to power it on.
I'm going to try to repair the one I'm at.
You see seven different kinds of systems that you could repair. You notice there's enough electricity to power one of the systems. Would you like to try to power one of the systems?
Can I tell what system is going to be powered up?
No.
They all seem to be. Roll me. You have electronics?
No.
I walk over and do this for her.
I got research.
I have the smarts to know what she's doing. And I roll
And
for
we're
electronics with a 7.
Ah,
Thank you.
yeah. You see that she is doing the same thing you were doing and trying to figure out where the wires and everything is going. What you notice is that there is a multitude of different directions that these wires are going, and they all seem to be colored. A lot of it looks like some of them are labeled with little tags. They seem to be in binary code, though.
No
Like
binary.
all the little wirings underneath it and all the codes that link to different little things. You found the hub and you pulled off the panel and you're looking at like the central wiring hubs with all the switches is on the other side of it.
I'm like, oh, I know how to read this.
Does anyone? Yes. Thank you. Please do.
You were able to successfully read some of the first letters of it, and then you wise up and go, wait a minute. I could just ask Axel to translate the binary.
Oh yeah, we could have.
And with your powers combined, Axel's like, yeah, there's let me what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 of them. Or you tell him there's 10 of them. He's like 10. Yeah, all right, spew it off. So which one do you want to read off first?
3.
That's the biomass converter systems. I believe what it does is it allows you to move mass in that's bio and turn it into other fuel, man. It turns living into fuel.
It's our. Yeah. It's our bathroom dump station. It makes us fuel.
No, that would be under life support. This is a biomass converter system control. It would do that, yes. If it would convert that into fuel. All right. Shin got called for dinner just now. It's all good. We'll just continue without him. We got the electronics folks, and he can catch back up on the video. What else would you like to see? I got 9. You got 9 others there. I could just list it off to you. I know the systems.
Okay. Well, in that case, I say, actually, just start naming them off in order. Starting with 1, if you would please. You can skip 3. I've already wrote that down.
All right. You got the armory systems. You got the bioformer systems. You got the biomass converter systems.
Hold on, what was the first
you got
one?
The armory.
Armory, okay.
And then bioformer systems.
Okay.
I know very little on what all these do. Distillery systems. Filament printer systems. Oh, I know what that does. It uses filament and prints like a 3D printer. Garden systems, mix and smelting systems, replicator systems, weird systems, and a depository. Oh, bank.
Okay. So I got armory, bioformer, biomass, distillery, printer, garden, smelting, replicator, wired bank, right?
So that's a 1, 2,
That's
3,
all 10.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, that's 10.
Cool.
Correct. There's enough power to power one of these.
Without even asking anybody, I'm gonna turn on the replicator.
All right, roll your hacking skills because you got to get through all the wiring and all that stuff.
I turn to the other lizard people and I'm like,
Well,
I have this.
ew.
You succeed.
Okay. Oh gosh.
You just need a 4. Which one did you turn on?
The replicator. Yeah. Yeah, because I want to be able to
Alright.
easily make things like a 3D printer.
You using your hacking, replicator and filament printer are different.
Hold on. Well, that's the one I wanted
Yeah.
to turn on. Which one's the filament printer?
Six.
Filament printer.
Oh, 5
The
is
filament
5
printer.
is the printer. No, I want number 5 on then. So let me hold on.
Oh, filament printer. Gotcha. All right.
There we go.
So you turn on the filament printer and you get it all. You bypass all the codes on it and everything, and then one of the panels over on the back right side over here lights up,
What gave
and Axel speaks up. He's like, "Oh, you're gonna have to repair that part over there. There's a widget or something. Can you go over there and fix that? It's reading errors. Something about external tubing. You easily
Oh yeah.
who was that?
External.
That was Champ.
Oh.
You are easily able to identify it. You're uncertain on too much of the things. Ty, do you help repair?
Yeah, I'll help.
All right, roll your repair skill along with the electronic skill.
I give him some of my tubing.
That doesn't sound right
He
at all,
hands
but
you silicone thing, and you look at it like, there's nothing I can do with this. And then you hand back the tubing, and then re-roll your repair again.
All right. My repair idea failed, so we have to try yours. Ooh.
You look over to the right, you see some tubes, and Champ's over there pointing out this, and it's making your job a lot easier because you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it. And somehow, without much to voice of him pointing at what needs to get fixed, you're instantly replacing tubes and jury rigging. You stripped out the electricity from one of the things to try to get it to use as soldering on a part of it, and it had enough juice, and all of a sudden one of the bulbs pops up and it lights up, and it's like, and there's a little button underneath it. He's like, "Can you push that button?" Thanks. Yeah, I can see it. All right. So the replicator's on. Filament printer. Printer's on. You're able to print things. Now, I only have so much printer ink, and as per corporate, I gotta charge you for the filament costs. Says here, one of you's kind of got a lot of money. I print things out, kind of small size at beginning. I'm sure y'all can fix and it spits out and back though. So
I'm not going to wait for the ship to go get it. The hell? It's cold.
Well, you use the computer up here, and so right now what you have is up at the front, one of the monitors comes on for the filament printing system, and it looks like it's a 3D program where you can edit what your model is going to be, and it asks for what kind of dimensions that you would like. You can spend time using hacking and electronics or something of that nature to try to program and common knowledge to try to make your own 3D images. It will print out anything that's a 6 inches by 6 inches by 6 inches in size. Currently, is all it says. It says that it needs more. You can see that it's going to print out in the back. So wherever that is in the back, you rolled 7. Cool.
I print out. I tell it to print out a
Well, you sit down and you edit it. It's literally you've got to design it.
Okay, yeah. I'm sitting here designing.
You're designing a weapon of some sort.
Hold on.
I think.
Shin's not here. I talked to Shin and asked what kind of weapon Ty would want, and he would say a gun, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We could have just probably have gone to the
Yes.
armory then.
So I sit here and start modeling a gun.
All right. You successfully, after 3 hours of work,
Oh
3
my God.
hours later, you come up with a model that is a rudimentary crossbow type gun. I mean, it's no gun. It is more a crossbow. However,
It'll work.
and using your roll common knowledge, anybody roll common knowledge.
I've done a lot of
Okay.
rolls. You guys roll something else.
Oh, Ty, roll common knowledge. 3. All right.
Maybe
You're clueless.
maybe I should stick to the
Harley,
rolls.
roll common knowledge.
Yes, very clueless. Thank you very much.
Harley, roll common knowledge.
How?
All right. So at the top right, where you see actors, click it. Scroll down to yours. Double click on your character, so you can bring up your character sheet. And then if you see common knowledge, there's a little die next to it. Just click it. And then it should say roll.
Wait for everything to load.
Figure it out. So at the top right, you have the little things. One of them's actors, which is where your character sheet is. You double click on your character sheet, and it should bring up your character sheet where it says traits, edges, hindrances, gears. If you scroll down, you'll see where it says common knowledge.
Yeah.
And then there's a little thing next to a 0. Just click it, and then it'll say roll. And then click roll.
Doesn't.
I'll roll it for you.
I want this.
There, I rolled it for you. You rolled. You rolled through your character sheet a 9. You realize the elasticity on your rope. You could probably cut it, and it could be the pullback, the drawstring that you're gonna need, since filament can only do so much replicating. You still need a stretching device. You now have an idea on how to finish building your hand crossbow. You're just going to need to worry about ammunition at some point. Bolts. With this said, Axel says there. Huh?
I want Axel to tell me. So my stomach grumbles. I asked Axel, "Where's food?"
Oh well, y'all could have turned on the replicator for food. If you get more of my memory cores, I need more of my memory cores. They're easy plug and play. I need more of them. If you get to the back, I believe there's a few spare of the memory cores. It's right near the replicator. It's just in the back of the ship.
Why is it gotta be in?
Because the storage is in the back of the ship and the filaments in the back of the ship. They felt like, they wanted a lazier time of moving the filament to the printer. So they moved the printer. I did. I wasn't the one who designed it. You guys designed it.
When he says they, I'm gonna like, who are they?
They, you, the original. You guys are the originators of this ship. You built me long ago.
I just kind of speak up and I go, while I'm finishing up my touchings on this design here, I'm like, I don't believe I would create something so simplistic. Dutifully sorry though, Axel.
Well, maybe not you, but you did. Yeah, y'all gonna have to unlock the whatchamacallit. It's in all the history logs. You added it yourself with it. I'm unable to access all of it. I just know basics. When y'all let me in, y'all locked me out of all the systems. I didn't know what your grand scheme was. I just know that the people I woke up are the people that own me and that I should listen to. I'm listening.
How do I get to the back of the ship from here?
I just put down what I'm doing and just start walking out with my tablet. Never mind, there's a wall there.
The back of the ship, he says you go straight through. He opens up the door. There's a heater. And what we'll do is you all pretty much, I take it everybody goes, or y'all leave anybody behind, or does everybody just go?
I'm assuming that everyone would go. Shin would definitely go with us. And if he didn't,
Okay,
I would beckon
them.
him to go, and I would plead that he go because I'm pushing him in front of me. I can't move his character, so I can't do that. But I'm totally making him walk, like I'm Congo walking, like I have my tablet in one arm and then like the other arm on his shoulder, like pushing him in front of me.
You all scurry as fast as you can because it is blooming cold. And we're gonna, once you all get there, we'll wrap it up for the night. You all get to the back of the ship. And you open up the doors. And you see the outside. And the devastation. And the other half of the ship.
The other half? Oh dear. What is that?
You open up the door. Seems like there's bare support here. Somehow it's still connected with the main ship, or there's battery or something. There's dim lights. The replicator would be straight and to the right.
That's the left.
My right.
This way.
You hear Axel breaking up and discombobulated sound. You're a little far reach. It's on right there on your left side door open. And you step into the replicator room.
Fantastico.
It is exposed to the weathers, and it appears right here. And I'm sorry, that one's down. It appears right here. There's other replicators in here. For it looks like it could be built bigger and expanded on. Right now, the only functioning one is the small one that's right here.
Battery is currently not functioning right
No, they're just no one bothered to install. You only got the small one installed. Nobody bothered to. There's space for upgrade,